Hello there, and welcome to another Brawl Stars video. This time we are showcasing Rico Suave. Alright, maybe I'm not showcasing. Showcasing might be an overstatement. I am using Rico Suave, also known as Ricochet, because, this is still kind of going through trying to fluff my... Well, alright, hold on. Fluff might be... No, I'm not a fluffer. I take that back. I'm trying to boost my trophies? Pad my trophies, maybe? I'm definitely not fluffing trophy, though. So I'm running around just trying to explore some of the lesser used by myself brawlers. That's not to say that, you know, the brawlers are lesser used in general. It's just I suck with them, so I'm like, alright, well, I'm gonna try this. And Rico has, of course, been one of those long-standing type brawlers where I'm just sort of meh with him at best. I do know I've seen some people who are just like absolutely epic and like run through and just destroy entire teams with him. Maybe one day when I grow up I'll be able to do that myself. I highly doubt it, but maybe it could happen. I find the biggest thing with him, aside from my lack of ability to snipe properly, is I feel like there are definitely some people out there who have put the time and energy and effort into figuring out all of the angles for shooting around certain objects on certain maps. So for example, like right here, instead of running in straight and going after them like that, like they know the angle they need to use to be hidden behind that block and then bounce it off the wall and then like get it out and shoot the guys who were standing in front there. Also, I got to admit, I very frequently end up using Rico almost like a glorified Colt, where, you know, I just run forward and start shooting some people, and like I really should be using Rico like a Rico. And like I'm trying, I'm working on it. Hopefully, you know, I'll get a little better at it, because as it stands now, my skills with the Rico are now that said, it helped me build up a bunch of coins, and I'm I'm playing Rico again, ironically. This footage was shot a little while ago, and I've just been working on editing it, like, you know, on the side. It's not necessarily one of the fastest things I put together, but it's funny because I'm playing Rico again now, and it's because I'm trying to do the same thing I did last time to build up a huge stockpile of coins, which is apparently miss every shot on a Tara and get killed. I can't believe that, man. Like, honestly, she was right in front of me, and I had nothing. Anyways, I guess that, you know, comes down to Rico's a sniper, man. Rico needs to be back far. If you're up in the face of your opponent, it's, you know, not going to work out quite as good for you, because Rico isn't intended to go toe-to-toe with anyone. He's intended to go toe to a mile away toe with other people, or at least around a corner or something, you know, like, you can use the balls to... You can... Sorry, he's got blue balls. That's what he shoots. He shoots his balls all over the map. So, yeah, let's move on. Yeah, so... I don't even know what I was talking about anymore. I've completely lost it. Right, so I'm building up my coins again in an effort to do another big box unlock, hopefully get some of the new characters or epics. You know, like I got plans. There's no characters that I'm like, oh my god, I need it. Like Mortis the last time around. Mortis, I wanted so hard, I can't even begin to explain. And I'm kind of glad that I got him, especially now, because after the update, he's been turned into a mythic, which I'm not 100% sure on the drop rates, but I'm pretty sure that the mythic drop rate is probably going to be lower than the epic drop rate, so I kind of lucked out there. Then again, I had several brawlers who were like rares and stuff who were downgraded and things like that, so I guess maybe it all balances out, who knows. But I am hoping to do that in the near future. Because of that, though, I'm, playing with Rico again. Actually doing a little bit better now that I guess my lessons have been absorbed from these matches, and I've kind of got a better idea of, oh, hey, I can't just run in there and go face to face. I gotta sit back and I gotta snipe a little bit. I gotta rely on my team to generate some aggro and to distract things, and I gotta use my angles and my bouncy balls, my bouncy blue balls all over the place. It's the little things that I'm practicing and working on here, and they kind of seem to be doing all right. I don't know. I guess we'll see when I take out the 50% boost for 2 weeks and see like what kind of coinage I can get in there without having to spend like 8 hours just trying to win one game, or well, I guess get above 500, because it's winning one game, but if you lose a game first, that's kind of useless, right? You know where I'm going with this. So I'm going to be running around, I'm going to be trying to do that, and with Rico, I'm going to be, I guess, basically doing the exact same as I'm doing here. So like, I found he's incredibly powerful, obviously, as just a sniper. He has a very long range. With the upgrades he's received, he can pretty much shoot non-stop like Colt. It's kind of ridiculous. Like, honestly, he can sit there and be like, pew, 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 I'm bouncing stuff off walls, pew, 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 I'm bouncing stuff off walls. And anyone who like walks into the barrage of death, well, they die, because it's the barrage of death. It's named because it makes you dead, you know what I mean? I'm not creative, I just, barrage of death, the death barrage is coming. I can do commercials about it, but that's about it. I guess I don't know. So anyways, yes, I've been running around. Hopefully with Rico I'll be able to get through quickly. I've kind of given up on Bo. I don't know what it is about Bo, but I do not have it. Like, I know he's not a sniper per se, and like, honestly, all you gotta do is drop those mines, it feels like, and people just keep strolling over the mines, and you just keep getting more and more and more energy or ability points, ultimate points, whatever you want to call it. Like, they just keep pouring in, and you just keep throwing out some mines, and something's off though. I can't seem to break like 140 trophies with them. And normally, like, I end up dropping back down. Gonna have to figure something out there, but maybe that's just because I'm using bow incorrectly. I need to try it with arrow. See, because arrow had arrows and bows and arrows, and anyways. If it wasn't for bad comedy, I'd have no comedy at all. So yeah, with Rico, I don't know, like, he definitely, I feel, is good with the right team, and probably the right player. Like, I'm sure if you had someone who had some skills and could actually Rico sniper like a boss, as opposed to doing what I do, it would probably go a really long way to doing really good things. Whereas I find certain other brawlers, like, you can almost take a I don't want to say a bad team, but a less than ideal team, and kind of carry that whole team. Rico just doesn't do that for me. I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know if it's just because of my lack of ability. But as a brawler, I give him a 7. As a brawler, for me, I give him like a 3. It's not you, buddy, it's me. I'm sorry, Rico. I suck at sniping. Even though I gotta admit, like, getting into a corner like this, where you kind of have, like, some guys trying to hide around some blocks and stuff, Rico is a lot of fun to just start, like, flinging balls around the corners. Next thing you know, you're flushing the rest of the team out. But, like, I feel like I'd rather do that with Barley. Like, I more and more as I've been using Barley lately, I've been using Barley as a, not a crowd control, well, kind of like as a CC op. Like, I go in and I use my super sticky Molotov stuff to direct the group into where I want them, which, you know, again, if I've got a good team, my team kind of sits there and then gets a whole bunch of guys and is just like, hee, dead, 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 and then we win. If I get a bad team, they're busy hiding in the corner in the bushes, and we don't get the win. So it's kind of a give and take sort of thing. But Rico, you can do very much the same thing. Like, obviously with Barley, it's all about being able to toss over the barrier. With Rico, it's shooting around the barrier, but they both have the same result, just different ways of doing it. And of course, I don't know, like, I maybe it's just because I feel like I'm stronger with Barley. I'm one-sided, but I feel like shooting over the barrier is better because you don't have to worry about weird angles and some dude being like, oh no, I got you, I'm in this magic spot that you can't shoot, na-na-na-na-na-na. Whereas with Barley, it's just like, here's the puddle of death, enjoy your puddle of death. But I digress. Rico does definitely have advantages, especially when you're behind. Like if you're trying to chase someone down, because with Barley, you're limited by that throw, and then like it takes time for that throw to lob through the air. So if you're chasing with Barley, you've got to be really close, or you're just never going to hit them. Whereas with Rico, you can be a little further back and just keep firing away, and like you're going to destroy people. So, you know, like, I guess depending on the scenario you're in, they both definitely have their advantages. Now, why you would ever want to chase someone down if you're already winning and whatnot, I don't know, but, you know, sometimes you're not always winning, I guess. Anyways, hopefully soon I will be able to whip out my next unlocking video with a whole bunch of things that I will be unlocking. Also, of course, on top of that, nice job by that Barley to lay down just a strip of Molotov, I guess? Strip of goo? What's the actual term? What's the proper term for the contents of a Molotov? Like, the Molotov cocktail is the actual Molotov. Is it like Molotov? I don't know. I just assumed it was like gasoline and styrofoam or something in there. Like, I may have read the Anarchist Cookbook. Shh. Oh, great. Now I'm going to be on all the watch lists. Oh, this is trouble. Yeah, I really don't know what it is normally in a Molotov, or why. Like, obviously, it's called a Molotov because of, I guess, the person who invented the Molotov? But anyways, let's move off. I am getting way too fascinated because, yeah, now I kind of want to Google and be like, So, what's in this Molotov? Or is it just like alcohol and it's just the natural burniness of the alcohol that makes for the burning? Who knows? Uh, Especially, alright, yeah, no. Yeah. Wait, if I were to obsess over Rico in the same way, I wonder what's in his blue balls. Sorry. Obviously tapioca. Tapioca pearls, you know, from like bubble tea. Wait, no. Oh, that's gone horribly, horribly wrong. Oh man. Oh, what a match this is. The back and forth going on here, like just getting slaughtered. This match was so close and so good. And unfortunately, my teammates didn't really realize, oh, hey, we're getting killed. We better get some jams. But that's all right. That's part of the learning process, part of the curve, I guess. Also, like, I tried to go toe to toe with a Primo, and lo and behold, Rico cannot go toe to toe with Primo. You know, it's not good. It does not turn out well for anyone except for the Primo. Very good for the Primo, I might add. Man, losing this match was a bit of a kick in the nose, because this really was a great match. Like, I was a big fan of the amount of back and forth, and like it was a close match on several occasions, and the teams were like even well balanced. Big fan. Even if I didn't win, I like to, I guess, focus on games that are like that. Like, you know, if you're up against some team with like a jerk hidden in the bushes, then that's not a lot of fun to me. Like, yay, alright, we won against two people. Yay. We're better than two-thirds of a team. Nah. Whereas, you know, if you got the whole team, even if you lose, but you've like pushed them to the max and they push you to the max, that's I'm a big fan. Also, I find that, like, you know, if you're gonna learn about the character and you're gonna improve with your skills, it's not gonna be taking on two people out of a team. It's gonna be when you're you know, in a scenario like that where you're being pushed to do everything you absolutely can just to like not lose. It might seem messed up, but it's a place I like to be. It definitely, like, it triggers the mind. Not that I'm saying, like, oh yeah, purposely go out and let the other team get a bunch of points and then, like, you know, play with a handicap. You know what I mean? I don't know, like, yeah. Don't go out and do that, because your teammates, the people who are playing with you, they might be a little upset. They might have problems with that. And probably rightfully so, let's be honest. But if you do find yourself in that scenario, don't just give up and go and hide in the bushes. Put it out there. Try doing a little bit better. Try doing a little more damage. Try taking out one extra dude, and see what it brings you. You know what I mean? Like, you might be surprised. I'm just saying. Perfect example is actually this match, where neither team would quit. We flipped back and forth so many times, and it worked out. Like, I don't know what to say. Anyways, guys, thanks very much for watching. Hopefully this has been helpful. Hopefully it's been entertaining. And above all else, hopefully you guys have a fantastic day.